Hi there, welcome to Kevy Shaves. Not a shave video today. I'm going to be doing some experiments. Yeah, so I'm going to be mixing two soaps and putting them into one. So the soaps I'm going to be mixing are Tabac. So I have a Tabac shave stick here. This is a refill. And Mitchell's wool fat. Now some people have done this and they call it Tafat. T-A-F-A-T, so you're mixing Tabac and wool fat. So here's the wool fat here. There's the puck there. Nice scent. This is a new one I bought. I've got an old one, but this one's slightly has more in it, so I'm going to be using that. And here's the Tabac refill shave stick thing. This just pops up like that, comes off like that. It's quite a strong scent, so I would imagine there'll be more scent from the Tabac, which is a kind of tobacco scent. I imagine there'll be more scent from this than the wool fat, but I have my grater, so I'm going to grate both the pucks, mix them up, and then I'm going to put them back into this ceramic pot that the wool fat's in. So let's change the camera up, we'll get things ready, we'll get all washed up, scrubbed up, get our lab coats on, our protective equipment, and we'll see you in a minute or two. Okay, so here we'll have everything ready to, everything prepared. Two plates here. These are the ones we eat our dinner from, me and Mrs. Kevy, but it'll be fine. They won't taste of Tabac or Mitchell's wool fat. It'll be okay. Don't worry about stuff like that. Right, right. The Tabac is 100 grams. You can see that. I've just weighed the Mitchell's wool fat, and that's 125 grams. So slightly more of the Mitchell's wool fat. Yeah, here's that puck that I bought with that. I have my older one here. This is the one I have. So you can see the difference in size of the puck. I've been using this one obviously, but this one's a lot newer. So I'll just put the old one over there, out of the way. Yeah, right, okay, let's get going. Let me just put my phone onto silent. We don't want to be interrupted when we're doing these experiments, do we? No. Right, okay, let's go with this grating the Mitchell's wool fat. So here's the grater here. Yeah, this is the one that we use for cheese and stuff, so it's fine, it won't taste of anything. Right. So just grating that like that. Yeah, it's grating pretty easy. This is a hard puck. Just doing it on the biggest piece of grate. I can see it all inside there. Looks good. Great smell from the Mitchell's wool fat. Right, I don't want to grate my fingers up, so I'll just finish this off like this. Yeah, that looks good. There's a little bit left over, but that's fine. We'll just press that in. Right. So you see how quickly that worked? Pretty quick. Let me just give that a look at that. Yeah, that looks great. Look at that. It looks like looks like grated cheese. Would you put that on your macaroni? Macaroni cheese. Macaroni wool fat. Right. Let me just put that to the side there. That looks fantastic. Right, here's the Tabac. This is a refill puck. Kind of looks like a shave stick. You push it up from the bottom like that. It comes up like that. Yeah, I think this was something like £6, £6.50 UK. So there we go. That fits back in there. But it has this little bit on the bottom. You just screw that off, and there you have it. That's the Tabac there, right. Again, this is a very, very hard, great scent. Right, let's go. Yeah, we'll be eating dinner tonight, myself and Mrs. Kevy, and she'll be saying, these sausages taste funny. Right, this is grating easy as well, so you can see how easy it is to grate these up. You can do this with any soaps actually, I guess. This one feels a little bit harder. It's a good workout. Yeah, if there's any children doing this, get a grown up to help you. Get an adult to help you do this. There used to be a TV show and they used to say that all the time. They were making like paper mache stuff, like putting paper in water. Yeah, get a grown up to help you because it might be dangerous. You might cut yourself on the paper. You know, with all the health and safety regulations these days. Right, that's the Tabac. Grate it up. I'll just get what's in there. Yeah, that looks fine. That'll clean up nice. Right, I'll put the grater over there. So there's the wool fat, and there's the Tabac. Yeah, so slightly more wool fat. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a glass bowl. I'll put some of the Tabac in. I'll put some of the wool fat in. So I'll just put it all in. Yeah, so that's that. And I'll put the Tabac in there. Don't want to waste any because you know, it's good stuff. Good stuff. It's like an episode of Breaking Bad, this, isn't it? Right, let me just scoop that off there. Right, we'll give it a little mix with my hands. Lovely. The master baker. Right. Right, that looks good. That looks good. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get a little bit of water. Let's see, do I have one of these measuring jugs? Yep, right. I've got a measuring jug, I've got a little bit of water in this. Right. So a little bit of water in that. So what I'm going to do is just wet my hands, like that, grab some of this mixture and just start pushing it into the bowl, into this ceramic pot. So it's just like that. Yeah, but because my hands are wet, it's easier to bind it together, sort of thing. Just pushing it in with my thumb. As you can see there, look. Yeah, just trying to kind of compress it as much as I can. So my hands a little bit. Grab some more of this mixture. Just put it in like that. I think there's going to be too much here. Way too much. That's okay, we can get another container and press it into that. People will be saying, what a mess, Kevy. That's okay. So just pressing it in with my thumb. Pushing it down at the sides. My hands again. Yeah, get some more. Yeah, I've got another container up the stairs that I can put some of this in. I think that's full now. Almost, well, not really, but you would think a couple of kids had been playing in this kitchen. What on earth's going on? Look at the mess you've made. Ah, shut up. I'm playing with the soap. You could probably press that down even more. Look, I'm really pushing it in with my thumbs. Yeah, I've got an old a plastic container. I think I had some moisturising cream in it. I've got one of those. They're still good bit left in there. Right, I'll get a little bit more, just to fill it up. As well, I'll just fill it up. Yeah, I can clean this up after, but the main thing is I just want to get this soap pressed in there. Tabac, 2 great performing soaps, Tabac and Mitchell's Wool Fat. Right, I want to leave some room at the top of this, just to load the brush easier. Yeah, look, so there's all that left. Well, not all that. There's probably half a puck there. I wonder if I could get any more in. Maybe a little bit. Just pressing it in with my hand. Good fun, this. It's like being back in school when you were a little kid, making all these things. Yeah, we didn't do it with soap though. We just played in sand. Right, that looks good. Right, can you see that? Look at that. It smells great. Yeah, so there it is there. That's all pressed in. It's a bit messy. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'll get everything cleaned up here and I'll come back and I will show you the puck all ready to go. I'll put some water on my thumb and I'll just smooth this over so it looks nice and neat, and then I'll come back and I'll show you it when it's finished. So I will see you after I've done that. Okay, and we're back. Right, everything's cleaned up, looks good. So here's the soap here in the container. There it is there. Yes, so what I did was I actually filled it up right to the brim, but I forgot there's a little lip on the lid of this wool fat soap, so I had to take some out and just do that. I wet my finger and just smoothed it over. It's pretty dry now, but I'll just leave it to dry in the air for a day or two. So there it is there. I thought there was going to be a stronger smell of Tabac because that's quite a strong scented soap, but just a great balance of both of them. It smells fantastic. I bet you it lathers up really, really well. I'm looking forward to using it. So there it is there. Tabac, Mitchell's Wool Fat and Tabac mixed together, grated up, pressed into this Mitchell's Wool Fat ceramic pot, and there it is there. Looks great. Right, so what I did with the leftover soap I said I had another pot. This is a moisturising cream, but I didn't put it in there. Well, I did initially, and then I was getting things cleaned up, and I was washing stuff out and cleaning the plates and the cheese grater and stuff like that. And then I was cleaning this out, and I thought, wait a minute, that would work. The Tabac refill pot. Now, you can't actually push that down any further, so what I did was I took all the soap out of here, pressed it into here. So now I have a Tabac shave stick. So this comes right out like that. So there, I just pressed all that in there, like you can see the little bits. But that, you just push that down, and because that bit doesn't come out the bottom, you can really press it in with your thumb. So I took it out there, and I've now got a Tabac shave stick. Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll take this out, I'll just leave that to dry for a day or two, and then put it back in there, put this back on. I'm so pleased with myself that I noticed that, and yeah, there we go. Fantastic, that would be excellent for travel. Just throw it in your bag, really good. Tabac shave stick. I'm so pleased I done that. It was just when I was cleaning it out, and I thought, wait a minute. And I know that bit didn't go right the way through, so I knew I would be able to push it into there. But yeah, so there we go. A little experiment. Yeah, I've wanted to do this for a while. I think I've seen, well, there's a few people have done it, but I'm not sure if anyone's done it on video. Probably has. I've seen Jens Wagner he's a wet shaver from Germany, and I know he mixed up Tabac and Mitchell's wool fat and calls it Tafat, and he loves it. But I've never used it before, but I'm looking forward to it. Just when I was doing that, cleaning it out and, you know, smoothing it out over with my finger, I could feel the slickness in it. But that's a whole pot now. So there we go. And I also have a Tafat shave stick. Genius, Kevy, you're genius. What next? Yeah, I also grated my hand. Can you see that little mark there? When I was just like, oh, that's stinging, what have I done? But it must have been when I was doing that on the grater. But yeah, all good. Right, so just something a little bit different for today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and you can do it with any kind of hard soap. Palmolive shave sticks, if you have some of those, you can mix them with, I guess you can mix anything. Just but because they're two relatively hard, firm soaps, they're easy to mix together. They're relatively cheap and they perform brilliantly. I'm looking forward to using it, I can't wait. Right, okay, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.